Edwards Air Force Base, California. Major Robert White, test pilot for the United States Air Force, strapped into the X-15. Attached to a specifically designed wing pylon, Major White and his X-15 were carried aloft by a modified MB-52 mothership. Taken to a launch altitude of 45,000 feet, the goal of this particular test flight was for Major White to take the X-15 higher than it had ever flown before. White rapidly accelerated to a top speed of Mach 4.8. After 81 seconds of powered flight, the XLR-99 engine exhausted its fuel supply and shut down, leaving the X-15 to coast to a new FIA absolute altitude record for pilot and aircraft of 317,450 feet, 59.6 miles, or 96 kilometers above the Earth. This was the first X-15 flight that qualified the pilot for a United States Air Force astronaut rating. While his flight was at apogee and he was experiencing over 3 minutes of zero gravity, Major White was able to look out the left side window of his X-15 aircraft. Suddenly, Major White keyed his radio and made an excited transmission. "There are things out there, there absolutely are." In the August 3, 1962 issue of Life magazine, Major White commented further about his UFO encounter while at the very edge of space. This was not the only UFO encounter filmed during the X-15 program. Several months earlier, during one of NASA test pilot Joseph Walker's X-15 flights, the camera systems captured what Walker would later describe as being 5 or 6 disc-shaped or cylindrical objects near his aircraft. On May 11, 1962, at the Second National Conference on the Peaceful Uses of Space Research in Seattle, Washington, Joseph Walker also claimed that one of his mission objectives during his 1962 flights in the X-15 was to detect and film UFOs at high altitudes. During his lecture, Walker showed several photographs to the audience of these UFOs he captured on film, although NASA has since only ever made one of these frames public. I don't feel like speculating about them. All I know is what appeared on the film, which was developed after the flight.